Hey everyone, we are back with the What's Sold on eBay for the weekend, which is Friday through Sunday, because usually Linda has to remind me of that. How are you doing today?
Great.
She's doing wonderful. She's putting a smile on for everybody else and just fighting through this one. So, luckily, Cameron's not in the doghouse today, so good for me. I'm on the positive side of things. So, there's other demons out there she has to fight.
I'm not gonna fight them. I'm just gonna not.
Just be done with them. So.
Done with them.
Anyways, so just pray Linda has a couple of better days coming up.
But in the next coming up videos, we will have a special guest. So look out for our special guest. It's gonna be super fun and super exciting. We are very excited.
Yeah,
about
special
that.
guest for sure, and that person will be probably taking my place, I think, for a little while. I think we'll let maybe Linda will step out for one, but I think a couple might let just this special guest and Linda do some videos. I think that'd be kind of cool. So anyway, different perspective, obviously. Let's get into it and go over. Oh, anything else you want to say?
We went to the fair on Saturday, guys, and I ate a lot of sugar.
It was actually fun. It was fun for Zane. His first time at the
Yeah.
fair. Like I should say first time we really got to enjoy the fair.
Yeah.
Got to do some of the little
We
rides.
got him like the band, and so he got to do the rides.
Like little mazes and stuff. You can go down a slide,
yeah.
and there was this lady at this one, and she was just awesome.
It was a good time, but there was one of the stands, the food stands was doing mini pancakes, and you could get mini pancake sundaes. So it was like the bottom was full of mini pancakes, and then chocolate sauce, and then a scoop of ice cream, and then more mini pancakes, and then a chocolate sauce, and then mini M&Ms. No, they didn't do mini M&Ms. I prefer mini M&Ms over regular M&Ms, but they do regular M&Ms, and then whipped cream on top of that. So
yeah, I didn't have any.
And then my mom got one too, but she did caramel and that peanut butter, that peanut candy, the Mexican peanut candy that's like in a disc kind of, but they crushed it up. She likes that one, and so she got that. And yeah, we ate a lot of that. And then I got a bag of cotton candy. So
snack time with Linda.
It was a lot of sugar. I felt it when I got home. But it was fun.
But yeah, Zane had a good time as well, and he got a little yellow elephant stuffed animal from playing a game, and he loved it.
He won it. He got so excited because we think yellow's his favorite color right now.
Yeah,
so
and he would let it go down the slide. So he gets to the top of this big slide, lets his elephant go first,
and he wouldn't let anybody else go.
And then he wait till it gets down, then he'd go down himself and grab it.
It was so funny.
It was so funny. But
he was having a good time.
Yeah, it'll be exciting for him to go back next year. He'll be even able to do a little bit more. So
yeah.
Oh, and he did a train ride too, which he liked.
Oh, he did like the train ride.
So why do you guys listen to this? I don't know, but let's go over how many sales did we have today.
49 sales for.
Well, actually, there's 2 of those that don't count. So 47.
Well, I'm not gonna do the math for that.
Okay,
though.
well, it's not really accurate, but what's the total then for 49?
Just over 1,800.
Okay, so pretty good weekend for us. Really good, actually. Can't complain. And there's one item here that's huge that really kind of pushes us over. So let's get into it.
Yeah, one big item.
Did you grab this one?
Yeah, it's the bottom.
The bottom.
First up, we got this cool flight suit. It is a green coveralls, size 38 regular, and it sold for $47.50.
That's a newer flight suit. It's not like a super old one, but one of my sources, he always finds military stuff, so that was really good. I think I spent $5 or $7 for that. And now, oh, this isn't the big one. This is a different one.
This is the second one, but this one is a set of female golf clubs. Ladies golf clubs right here, and they're pretty cool because they like have a gradient on them, so they start to silver, then purple, then black.
The shaft looks really cool.
They're really pretty, and this set of 6 of them sold for $75 shipped.
And I bought a whole golf bag at this church thrift store. They have this big 4 times a year they'll have this big garage sale, and I bought a whole golf bag with those clubs and then one 3-wood in there for $7. I sold the 3-wood for like $55. I knew it was valuable. Didn't think those were worth anything, but hey, we got $75 for those, so pretty
They're
cool.
worth something.
Definitely a brand I never heard of either. What do we got next, please?
Next up, we have an 8-pack of Scooby-Doo DVDs, guys. So there's 8 different ones. I remember watching Scooby-Doo growing up, so we just love that.
What are you? We need some help.
Careful, don't go over 10 seconds.
Oh.
And that one sold for $24.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was a good show, but I didn't watch it that much. But
no,
I watched more of it when it was older. It was like
bad,
when I watched when they watched the movies.
The movies
we don't.
are
If you're doing DVDs, I don't spend a lot on those. Usually, that one I spend I think $5 on, but I don't usually go out and buy DVDs like that anymore unless I just get them in a bundle.
And then we got this pair of Calvin Klein fleece lined gloves that are also like the touchscreen kind.
We saw another pair the other day, the head brand, I think it was.
Yeah, and these are extra large, and they sold for $13 and some change, and they originally retailed for $55.
But they were only $1. So, good deal there.
Then we got this container for Jack Lalanne power
a bunch
juicer.
of juicer stuff lately in the past couple months.
Yeah, people are getting ready for their New Year's resolutions. So there we go.
Healthy juice from
This is
now
a
on.
replacement bin.
But I'm gonna wait till January because I want to eat dessert and stuff for Christmas.
Yeah,
And
the
Thanksgiving.
best times. And this one sold for $20 shipped.
Those ones don't do as well. Shipping can kind of kill you, but there's other parts on the juicer that do a lot better. Is it the shoes?
Yeah. Then we got this cute pair of 50 style pumps right here. These are black and white polka dots with the red ruffles on them, and those ones sold for $34 shipped. Tuck brand, T-U-K.
They make a lot of like that kind of stylish stuff. I got 3 or 4 little pairs of shoes for $5 each.
And next up we got a Army Woodland Camo jacket coat. And it sold for $27 shipped.
This was Savers, I think $5 or something like that. I usually pick them up. They go on a padded flat rate almost every time.
And that is going global shipping program.
And so is this.
So is this. This person placed 2 orders for 2 packs of, you get a headband and wrist little bands in a set. So they ordered 2 sets of these for $24 shipped, and those are going global shipping program.
Pretty
and
cool,
then we got a cool
oh, this is a good book
surf
right here.
book, Surf Photography by Leroy Granis.
This is from the 350 buy, I know for sure.
And the photos are from the 60s and 70s, and that book sold for almost $41 shipped.
That's a good book right there. We'd like to see those. Oh, one of my favorite things.
Some deodorant, Alba Botanica. And those ones sell for $22 shipped for a pair of them.
And we got plenty more, so we're good shit. Oh, where's Teddy's over there?
Teddy.
This is our, how many did we buy that day? 5, I think?
5, yeah.
This is our 4th one to sell. We got 1 left, but the box is a little damaged.
So this is a Teddy Rex bin. We bought them each retail arbitrage for $25 a piece. They were on clearance at Target one day when we were out there, and
that's the Target we like to go to when we go out to dinner.
Yeah, we bought them all, and then we have been holding on to them. We held on to them for a minute.
I think right during COVID I listed them.
Yeah, and then he listed them, and we just sold this one for $126 shipped.
They are big, bulky, so shipping usually can run us up $20, even a little bit more sometimes. Depending on the, one went to California, I know, but again, we're only in them for $25. They're selling for $125. We're happy with that. Yeah. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Retail arbitrage. Sometimes it's worth it to hold on to the item, see if it goes up in value, and then list it then. So.
Then we got this set of Through the Bible series. You guys just saw us sell a set of 5 of these volumes 1 through 5 just the other day.
A week or 2 ago.
Yeah, and now the second set sold that we had. So these sold for $84 shipped.
And I bought both sets for $10 at an estate sale, and then we sold them each for over $80. So that was awesome.
Then we got Sabertooth right here, guys. Look at him. He bites. And this little guy sold for almost $12 shipped.
From the Death Pile, actually. So.
Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Then we got an Abbott and Costello vintage jersey.
I think we're out. I
think this is our last one. So this is the one with the Who on it, and this sold for $25 shipped.
Wrong show.
Then we've got this Mad magazine. It's a reprint.
Yeah, it's like when they
came back. Of the first one.
Yeah, it came back out.
The reboot.
This is 2018, so not even old.
And this one sold for $20 shipped.
And we have these little plastic bags. People have asked about these. We use I bought a bunch of these from the Boxery, but we use them for magazines. We use them for like small electronics. If you have like the phones and stuff. Yeah. We use them for everything. So. Just
to keep all your things
together. It's good for like little posters or stuff that you want to put in. You don't want them to really get damaged. Yeah. We don't have like any other comic book, And
we put them in like a file, like a bank box kind of thing.
Yeah, and they just all sit in there. So it's kind of nice. Something to if you're going to sell all that stuff, it kind of works, especially the magazines.
Then we got this old pair of shoes. We listed them back when we were at
Florida.
We went to Florida. You got
we listed those that are But our second apartment. After
Second
this one.
apartment, yeah. So these are Nike Romaleos, weightlifting shoes, and those sold for $45 shipped.
Those are from the bin. So in Florida, visiting my brother. Shout out to him. And we, I love my brother, but he made me drive him everywhere because he doesn't like driving. I'm like, I drove his car everywhere. I'm like, dude, you drive. He didn't want to. Anyways.
Then we got this HP calculator right here, scientific calculator, the advanced version, and that calculator itself sold for $50.
This one has damage. It does power on, but this was sold as is for parts. If you get some of these old HP calculators, especially get the, I can't remember the number on it, but there's one that goes for like $200. But look out for these old HP ones. This one would have gone for more if it was in better shape.
And we got, nope, this one. We got a Sega game.
Shout out to
Sega
Hirsch.
Master System game. This one is Poseidon Wars 3D, and it sold for $23 and some change.
It's from the Hirsch buy. Oh, I found this one.
And then we got an Amazon Fire Stick, and that one sold for, this is a first generation BTW, and that one sold for $15 and some change.
Funny thing was, the lady sent a message, cancel my order, I don't want it, I ordered the wrong one. And she messaged me back about 5 minutes later, disregard my message, this is the one I want. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens.
Then here's a pair of those pants that Cameron got.
Is it 40-30?
Yes, I got the right ones this time.
But do we have any more in there? 38, 32s probably?
I think so.
Okay.
These are the 40-30s, so these are the ones we don't have as many of. But this pair sold for $22.50 shipped.
So we're almost done with those, and it did turn out to be a good buy. We won't give Linda a hard time, but it was a good buy. Sometimes she questions me, but...
Yeah. Then we've
It's hard
got
to question you know?
AC/DC Highway to Hell. It's a sealed CD from 2003, and it sold for $9 and some change.
We'll take it.
Then we got
We
these.
sold a pack of these the other day. A different one, I think, but...
These are the Glade plugins. They are holiday scented.
They're old, though. We got a shout out to her dad, because he helped find all these, and they're finally selling.
So it's a pack of 4 for $22.
Not that great, but we probably have maybe a couple bucks in all of them. We had like 4 or 5 different sets to sell.
Yeah.
Here's the big boy.
Big boy.
At least for this weekend. One club sold for $5,000. No, just kidding.
So we got a set of 8 golf clubs. This is a Mizuno set.
What kind of shaft does it have?
This is
Look at the club.
an RH S300 shaft.
That's the model, but what about it?
I don't.
Steel.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to know that.
We're trying to teach you. We're trying to teach them. We're all going to learn together.
Anyways, it comes with a set of 8 clubs, and these clubs sold for $330 shipped.
The MP33s are a pretty good one to look out for if you can find them. So they're pretty desirable. Yeah, I think I paid $25 or whatever for the set. Maybe 30. My friend wanted that I buy it from. He goes $10. These are crappy clubs. I'm like, nah, they're worth more than that. And he's like, dude, they're not worth anything. I'm like, $30. I'll pay. And I'm like, I think they're worth a couple hundred. And he's like, if you can get a couple hundred, you'll be lucky. And I'm like, okay. So he took the 30. That's on him though.
Yep.
He can look them up too, man.
Yeah.
So.
Then we have this bright orange shirt. This is Outcast. It's a photo shirt, small.
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000. It's in Japanese, and it sold for $18 shipped.
And that was $1. Only $1. This one's not that good because who needs a guide for this book? I mean, for this game.
This is Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Premier Edition game guide, and it sold for $8.50 shipped.
That one's not really. That's probably the bust of the day. King of Fighters? The cassettes?
The cassettes. Then we get a 3-pack
favorite
of
artist right here.
Enrique Iglesias.
She had a lot of his posters on her wall.
I have no idea who that is. And that 3-pack sold for $15 shipped.
Good. Oh, here's another thing from the Abbott and Costello buy.
So this person got 2 of these ornaments, chalking ornaments.
Same one.
And they sold for $54 for the pair.
And they're global shipping too, I think, right? Or no?
No.
Oh, I thought they were.
Nope. Then we got a medium regular pair of military Woodland Camo pants, and those sold for $30 shipped.
The pants usually do better than the tops, so just to keep in mind.
Yeah. Then I got this vintage looking Marshall of Dodge City badge. from the Old West, and it sold for $21 and
I don't
some
know how
change.
old it is. I just copied everybody else's listing, but it worked.
Then here's our first remote. This one is
She already
not
gave it a
marked.
hint. We have another one.
It's not marked, so I don't know if it's from camp or...
No, this is a newer one.
This is a newer one. It's a Sony remote, and it sold for $13 shipped.
I usually mark them properly for the remotes. This little guy's adorable.
This is Mr. Prickle Pants from Disney's. He's a rare discontinued plush, and he sold for $20 shipped. Then Cameron lost an item that we can't find, and then we got
Could
our
be
next
anywhere.
item. This is a CD by Jose Marie Chan, the Golden Collection, and it sold for $25 shipped.
That was the best offer too. Oh, my little miniature.
Another miniature piece.
It's in there, trust me.
This is a Victorian lady chair. It's a cute little chair, and it sold for $22, $22.50 shipped.
On the miniatures, if you can find them, especially unique pieces, and get them cheap, it can be worth your time. We sold a lot that were $20 for one little piece,
Yeah.
and sometimes 15. And obviously, shipping is almost always going to be first class. So,
Yep.
definitely some of the old dollhouse stuff. If you find the right stuff, people will be looking for it for their set. So,
Yeah, certain brands are going to do better
you bought a
than
bunch the
others.
other day. I haven't listed it yet,
Yeah.
but you found some like a bunch of chair
Yeah, I got
sets.
2 bags of them.
Probably
There's
$5 or
a big old
$6.
piano, a toilet,
Yeah.
dining table, and a bunch of chairs and stuff. So,
So I think we're gonna probably, that could be $100, 60 to $100 worth of stuff easy. And
Yeah.
she only spent $5 at Savers, so if you can
Look out
find
for
them,
that.
might be worth it.
then we got a 5-pack of Pilot Dr. Grip ballpoint pen refills, and those ones sold for $13.50.
And I bought a whole Ziploc bag full of the refills for $10, and I took one of each one and tested them to make sure they still worked, because I wasn't sure, and they all did. And we made a bunch of little lots. We sold one for $45 or $50. We sold one for $20, and that one for $12. I think we have 1 or 2 left.
Yep.
So the refills have been good. You're just a bundle of joy today.
Yep.
For the fans, man, you gotta put on a smile. There you go, yay!
This is an army bag, guys.
There you go. Get some, what is it? Spunk in your step or whatever.
Pep in my step.
Pep in your step. There you
It's a nylon backpack, and it sold for $21 shipped.
go. Not a good deal. That's another bust of the weekend.
Yep, Cameron tends to do that. Here's another item that Cameron might have thrown away, so we have to skip that one.
Sorry, guys. I made a mistake.
This is the second remote sale, and this one is a RCA, and it sold for $8 shipped.
Not a lot of good money on that one, but we'll take it.
Then we got a VHS. This is Winston Reedy Live at Hammersmith from 1985. And it sold for $25 shipped.
Pretty good for a for an old VHS.
Then we have this
I'm just
giant
gonna show it on
book.
the screen.
It's
It's
huge.
huge.
This is the last updated Whole Earth catalog access to tools, and it sold for $50 shipped.
That was like a couple bucks from
It's from 1974.
Yeah, but a guy that sold us all the old health and beauty and cleaning supplies. I also got that book from him, so
Huge.
that was a good deal there. I think I paid a couple bucks.
Then here's our second one of these.
Hey, we
It's
just
a
sold one the other day.
Canon Sealy electric blanket controller. So we just sold the other one, and now we've got this one going out, and it is going global shipping program, and it sold for $25 and some change.
But they paid like 40-something bucks for that to ship it.
Ridiculous.
And they really want that blanket one, or whatever it is.
Then we got a PS1 game, King of Fighters from '99.
Yep.
And this
Never played
one
it.
sold for $22.50 shipped.
We haven't
we
sold
got-
a manual in a minute.
Yeah.
From the old manual buy, $500, 31 boxes of manuals. It was an awesome deal though. I bought it on my birthday weekend. It was also Memorial Day.
Oh yeah.
And one of my sources, he gave me a good, I said, he wanted like 700, and I was like, dude, it's my birthday, man. How are you gonna do that to me? He goes, fine, 500, just get out of here.
And
And I also bought some video games that day. It was a really good deal. So,
and this 2002 Kia Optima manual sold for $30 shipped.
and just so everyone knows, it took me 2 whole carloads in this little tiny car I have. I filled it up, and it was like barely, it was gonna bottom out. Drove it home to our apartment, dropped it off in the garage, went back and got more. Lynn didn't even know because she was still sleeping, but it was cool.
That's what he does, guys.
Yeah, I usually try to bring stuff home in the wee hours or when she's sleeping, so then she doesn't know. I just try to put it in so it looks like it's been there.
Well, yeah, when we used to live in the apartments and the garages were away from the apartment, he would just like drive his car up there, unload it, and then go park
And
where
she
he was
wouldn't
supposed
know.
to. And I wouldn't even know until the next morning when I went to go get my car.
Sometimes you don't even know, period, because it just all blended together.
Yeah.
But the manual she knew because there were 31 boxes. Anyways.
Here we go. KeySafe portable push button combination access point. And this one is from the South Park buy.
I bought a bunch of stuff from that same guy, and there was a whole South Park set, and I always pick one item to name it by, and that was the most unique item because it just stuck out.
And this access point sold for $20.
We don't have much from that. We already sold most of everything from that sale.
Then we got HP 950 black ink, and it expired November 2020, and this sold for 11 and some change.
I think that was $2. These are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, this is a pair of Converse. They are the high tops. They're black and pink, and they sold for $40 shipped.
And those were $5, I think. And they obviously the Converse. We don't sell just kind of plain ones. We look for cool color ones or different style. And this follow kind of, or the ones like that are Batman, different stuff like that.
And then we got
oh, it's up here, right? This is the one.
Yeah, Tekken 6.
Disc only.
Disc only for PS3, and it sold for $10 shipped.
Throw that one in a little case, and we'll be good to go. Oh, for
then
my lady down the street, she lives in our neighborhood. I keep buying from her.
These are.
She's a really nice old lady, and she just keep every time I show up to her house, she's like, "Oh, you're here," and she gets new stuff all the time, so she tries to sell me stuff.
This is a pack of vintage Yakima racks and clips, and they sold for $28.
Good brand, Yakima, by the way. They sell a lot of like bike racks and different stuff. So.
And then our last sale right now, we got about
up here for no reason.
Yeah, got about 40 minutes left, but
we have
our
these
last
three
sale
just
right
come
now
in at the end of the night, which is
an
cool.
Atwood Marine fold down incandescent light.
I got these from Walmart clearance. I don't know. It says $3, but I thought I paid less than that. But then it says one unit, one per each.
Oh.
I don't remember. I know I didn't pay $3. It was either $2 or $1 because they rung up differently. I just don't remember what it was.
And it sold for $22 and some change.
And the last one I was able to get into a 12 by 6 by 6. I cut the boxes on the edge to make it longer, and it fit in there, and it shipped out first class. So I think we probably made $8 to $10 on that. Oh, you want me to do that one for you?
Yeah.
It's cool. She doesn't know the ways. I'm her sensei. Her shipping sensei. Anyways, that's all we got right now, guys, for what we sold. It was a really great weekend. Obviously, 1,800, subtract $30 of stuff that I can't find, and maybe we'll find it. But that's all we got. If you guys have any questions, let us know. She'll be back if anything else sells today. We really appreciate you, and pretty soon you'll see the special guest. Alrighty, bye-bye.